I've been thinking. I've been wanting to talk about Kimetsu no Yaiba for the longest time now. Well, guess what? Now's the time to do it. Let's talk about it. Anime on forever! I want to talk about various aspects of this anime that really drew me into it. So I'm going to go over those things one by one. Let's go. There exists demon slayers that will lay their lives on the line to protect the defenseless from these flesh-craving predators. Let's title this section Characters to Cheer For. I'm going to break it down by the characters individually. Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Nezuko, Inosuke. Since those are pretty much the main characters at this point right now. I've been a fan of Tanjiro since the time he came home, seeing his family slaughtered, his sister turned into a demon, all the way to where he killed his first demon. The journey from him a regular human to becoming a demon slayer has been a perilous one. He has put his life on the line on more than one occasion. The enemies that he fights are ruthless, and he has to come up with different solutions to take out each demon. That's one thing I really like about this anime. There's no one size shoe fits all. There are various ways and various tactics that you have to use against various demons. It's not just go through and just slice your way to victory. No, these demons can possess different traits, different powers, so you have to be very aware on how you go about killing these demons. Tanjiro's growth has been worthwhile following this anime. I really enjoy it, and I look forward to continuing watching this anime as he moves forward to becoming more mature and more skilled. Nezuko, the sister. From the moment she was demonified, if such a word exists, demonized, to where she is now, the last episode where she used that blood burning technique, I never seen that coming towards the beginning of the anime. I really didn't know how they were going to treat it. I loved Nezuko's development. She's a cute little girl. She fits inside a wooden box that Tanjiro carries around anywhere he goes. When she comes out the box at night to fight, man, I love those fights. I look forward to every time the box opens up. And you know, that's another thing I like about this episode. Not every episode the box does not open. There's only like certain times you really get to see Nezuko. And it's almost like a treat. In terms of cheering for the character, every time she gets out that box, I want to see her lay into somebody. Some of the fights she gets into are very perilous. I remember one time she lost her leg when kicking a ball back and forth. When she fought a lower ranked demon part of the 12 moons, I guess the lower part of the 12 moons, she was unable to defeat him. Tanji was unable to defeat him. They snatched his win away. That hurt me right there. But it's all right though. Actually, it hurt me, but it didn't hurt me. It showed that, to me, the anime did exactly what it was supposed to do. If he would have been able to kill one of the lower 12 moons like that, it would have been unrealistic. So I think the anime did that perfect. But back to Nezuko. At the very beginning, when she was first introduced, I thought Tanjiro or the other demon hunter was going to have to actually kill her. The fact that they kept her alive, the way they're using her, I think was masterfully done. Again, Nezuko is somebody to get behind. She's a cute little girl. In terms of, the way she dresses, the way she acts. Zenitsu even fell in love with her. But at the same time, she's a monster, and we all want to see her, revert back to her human form. We all want to see that in the end. But as of right now, we know that's not going to happen. Moving on to Zenitsu. He's a character to cheer for because he can only do one move. He has to be in a trance in order to do that one move. I like it because the character development on him is going to be something worth watching. Will he be able to ultimately use his moves while he's not sleeping? Will he ultimately, break his fear of the demons even though he's a demon slayer? Which way will Zenitsu go? I'm looking forward to more progression of him. I look forward to him being able to use his other moves. I look forward to seeing how his attitude is going to change. So these are all aspects that are keeping me glued to this particular character. Inosuke really has no character progression thus far to me because we really don't know about him. I like in different episodes, they do highlight some periods of growth. Like he noticed how Tanjiro's a thinker. Even though Tanjiro battles and really has no fear, Tanjiro actually uses his mind, which Inosuke in a strange way admires. I think he feels that when he's with Tanjiro, somehow, some way, things are going to be all right. I'm really looking forward to more character development of him. I'm really looking forward to a past of Inosuke, just to show where he's come from to where he is now. But yeah, those are the main characters. Those are the only ones I really know about. And those are the reasons why I cheer for these characters. I cheer mainly for the character development and the progression of the character. Let's move on to the next topic. We're going to talk about the enemies. The way this anime has done the enemies, I think they did it masterfully. They're cruel, they're vicious, but yet at the same time, they're regretful and they have remorse for their past lives. Some demons were forced into the situations they were in. Some demons are just ultimately cruel. You have your higher demons, which are like the 12 moons, and then you have your lower demons, which are just your bottom feeders. The demons are in a lot of ways like human. They have needs that they want met. Like in the last arc, you had a demon that actually wanted a family. So he forced lower demons to become his family. And then you have your rogue demons, that just go around killing. I like this, but it creates separation. It creates a division among the demon race. They're not generic. When you have something that's generic, it gets boring really fast. So the fact that there's some type of division among the demons, it keeps this anime very interesting to me. And I love when demons die for the simple fact that you get to know a little bit about them. Through the last arc, I will say I don't mind when they actually, especially when it comes to a higher tier demon, when they go back in the past life of this demon to see how they were before, to see what they've done. It gives a greater clarification to their current actions. So everything that this anime has done with the demon side of things, how they make their demons, why they act the way they act, I think is masterfully done. This is another reason what makes this anime really interesting to look at. Another aspect of what makes this anime so great is the animation. The rounded faces, the colors. This anime has a thing for colors. I know I'm not one to just look at colors and be like, oh, but no, the way the colors are, each character, the color scheme, it just matches. How Zenitsu is yellow because his property is lightning. How Tanjiro has like a bluish and a reddish type robe because his properties are water, and then I guess you have fire. Inosuke wears no shirt, but he has a boar head. His animalistic natures, bring out, I guess, the boar head, but he really has no color scheme as of yet. But yeah, Tanjiro and Zenitsu, their color scheme fits them perfectly. When Nezuko, like her pinkish eyes, I love the way her eyes are. Like the little robe that she wears is gorgeous. I love the art style in this anime. It's one of the things that really drew, before I even watched this anime, when I was looking up through my normal, what am I gonna watch anime phases? When I looked at the artwork, I was like, oh yeah, this has the potential to be great. And man, did I hit the mark on that one. But yeah, the fluidity of the fights is awesome. There are times, you have that still-like animation in other animes, but this one, the fights are very fluid. So you're constantly just engaged, watching every punch thrown, every kick thrown, the flexibility of the characters, every muscle move in the body. It's just fluid and it's gorgeous. Now for the last one, my personal favorite, the epic moments. Let's start with the first epic moment. The first epic moment to me was when Nezuko became the demon. I thought at this moment they were going to have to put Nezuko down. The Slayer came. Pretty much as Nezuko was, biting down on the sword and Tanjiro was talking to her and she shed that tear, man, that hit me to my soul. When she actually got up and she actually stood to protect Tanjiro from the Slayer, I loved it. The second epic moment, Tanjiro's training. Him in the mountain, dodging all those traps, and then him, utilizing his breathing technique. The smelling technique. It was before the breathing, the smelling technique. Man, that smell has just helped him all through the anime. But the training sequence was epic. I appreciated it. It was one thing I hate. I hate it when something bad happens and then all of a sudden the character just gets good. There's no in between as to how this character got as good as he is. But he went through rigorous training. That brings me to my third epic scene, the rock scene. Oh my goodness, if there was any point of me, if I ever wanted to drop this series, which I didn't, just let you know. But if it was one thing that kept me hooked on this series, it was the rock episode. When the past kids who trained under that master, were helping him train. And then because he couldn't cut this big rock. It was the biggest rock that any trainee had to cut. As he started fighting these kids and whatnot, the very last scene when he actually cut the other kid, the illusion faded and it was the rock. The emotions ran wild. Oh my God. I was like, whoo. My heart was going fast. Dude, I think I almost dropped a tear. I probably did drop a tear. I'm not gonna lie, but that scene hit me to my soul. I loved it. I love that scene. The next epic moment. During the exam, he had to fight that big thing with all those arms. And come to find out, this big thing with all those arms killed all those fox children. And then once he found out about all this, it made the execution of this fox demon so much more special. That head chop, that cut meant so much. Out of all the kids that died, to have one of their own exact revenge was just, it moved me to the very core of my soul. It was so well deserved. Oh man, I love. After I do this video, I'm gonna probably watch this anime again, just to let you know that. But I love that moment. That moment is right here. It's right here. I'm sure it's right here for all of us. Another epic moment would be when he fought the boy and the girl combo. He had already fought a demon before, but these were a little bit more challenging. The boy that shot the arrows every which way, and the way he actually went about using the breathing technique, how he kept himself from getting crushed on the ground from a very tall height. It was masterful. I won't say it moved me to my soul, but the respect I have for Tanjiro, I was like, this boy is destined for greatness. That was one of the things that I thought that I would definitely list as epic. Zenitsu. Man. The lightning, we're gonna call it what it is. The Kenshin final attack. That's what it is. Kenshin's final attack with the succession technique. Man, with the lightning background, dude, the animation is fucking awesome, man. Dude, both times, the second time was even more because he increased it like 600-fold. And he jumped on all the trees just to go through the tree house to cut the spider's head off. Epic. Enough said. Epic. The very last epic scene to me, I think everybody agrees on this, is when him and Nezuko had to work together to chop the head off the lower 16 demon. Even though they stripped him of that win, that moment will live in infamy. That moment was epic as hell. It was epic. Nobody can take anything away from that scene. The fire, the water, Nezuko's new power, man, beautiful, masterful. That scene, epic. My overall thoughts on this anime is, this is an amazing anime. I look forward to seeing Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke. I look forward to seeing all of them grow. I want to see more of Nezuko. I want the animation to continue to be superb. I hope this has 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons. I recommend this to anybody that has not seen Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer, whatever you want to call it. Give this anime a try. It will change your life. Epic. Thank you for watching. If you do like this video, leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get better with each video. I want to be able to bring you guys more content. And you guys have a great day. Remember, anime is forever.
またね